Welcome to Trunks versus Reboot Hit Red versus Blue, the constant battle, the war between the two colours everybody most likes. Starting off with Mai in the charge phase being tapped for a Goku Defender of the Time. If this card had a SSB in hand, if it was to be KO'd, it would be able to summon it from the hand, but we will have to watch and find out if he has it in hand. Interesting to find out. He's going to pass turn, hit, draws one card, looks like he's going to charge Frost, taps one, down comes Universe 11, this card, that would allow him to draw one, and a minus 4k from the Goku. If only he had the SSB Goku in hand, that would allow him to summon it, but it's only from the hand, not from the deck. I'm not entirely sure what the idea behind that. It would have made it a far superior card, but I suppose for one drop being able to summon a card like SSB Goku Blue from the Hope for Victory, I believe, from the deck might be a bit overpowered. But it's now going to go for the attack after removing Trunks, and then he's going to take a life and draw a card. Passing turn, Trunks will then draw a card. He's going to charge my summon Vegeta. That will allow him to take a life. That will then have Vegeta gain plus 10,000 attack and double strike. Attacking the lead with double strike, he takes 2 hits immediately now. Trunks has taken the lead in terms of life, but not on card advantage. The exact same effect activates when Trunks attacks. He gets to draw a card, and now going from 8 life down to 5 life. If one more life is taken, it will be able to awaken. Passing turn now, Frost is being tapped to summon out a blocker, the Universe 6 blocker, big old Winnie the Pooh. He's going to attack the leader with a hit, bringing him down to 6 health. 5 on top, 3 on the bottom. It's been laid out. Throw. Charge 1. Tap 2. Down comes Unison, the Supreme Kai of Time. If you remember from the Xenoverse games, big lover of Trunks. 2 markers on it. This card will allow him to add a card from life to hand, putting him down to 5 life, just one more away from being able to awaken. He'll also have the +1. Supreme Kai of Time will also be able to use the +1 to be able to look at a card in life and then swap it for a card in hand. We'll see if they attempt to do that. There's no reason not to at least check, because you can just put the card you've seen back if it's not very good. It gives you a better idea. It almost kind of allows you to reorganize your life if you have any super combos or negate attacks, any dimension magics in there. You can take it out and swap around or put in a different area, because you know you're always going to take the closest card available. So you might as well put in order you might remember where the good old spice cards are. But we will see what he attempts to do. He swapped a card from his life to hand. Very exciting stuff, I know, but it's very important, especially in the late game, to have the correct hand to be able to fix your hand slightly. The Sensu Bean will allow him to then reactivate 2 energy, so it looks like he might be going for a big attack. He targeted the Vegeta with the Sensu Bean. Then going to tap 2. Trunks comes out. Trunks' effect will then activate. He will be able to look at the top 5 cards, or top 2 cards, top 5 as I said, first, and add a Trunks back to hand. It's going to go for the 4-drop Trunks. If he has, I believe, the Supreme Kai of Time on the field, that reduces the cost of Trunks. He won't be able to play it this turn, but next turn out, it will only cost him 2 mana to be able to bring out that Trunks on his next turn. He's going to go into the battle phase. Trunks attacks. He takes the hit, so hit will be able to awaken next turn. going to combo one. Comboed one. Now he didn't need to do that. He totally kind of pushed his opponent there because Vegeta didn't take any lives. He wouldn't have been able to take life, so there was actually no reason to use the combo there. But yeah, I think good old Hit needs to check his opponent's cards because he didn't take a life, and I believe he can only do that when he's summoned or when he attacks. It's going to awaken now, so it was an interesting hustle to take a card out of his hand without taking a. He didn't know that it was. I believe the Vegeta is when you play this card to take a life and it gains double strike, not when it attacks. But I could be wrong. Maybe it was a terrible move by Trunks not to take the life. He could have awoken there if that is the choice. He tapped all his energy to bring out Jiren with 3 markers. That's a very power move here because Jiren has double strike and he has 20,000 attack, and you look at the very rather weak board currently built by Trunks, and taking double strike's not a good time to take it, especially because you want to have 4 energy when you awaken. He's going to attack the leader with double strike, and he's just going to have to take it. Not a good position considering he hasn't awoken yet. He has another card that can attack and a blocker on field, so the advantage is very much in hits. I mean, if okay, it doesn't look like he can finish it off this turn, but he's going to take 2 more damage, or he's going to take 1 more hit away from Trunks. He's attacked the leader with hit. He's now down to 2. Passing turn, allowing him to reactivate. So there's going to have to be a big turn. Obviously he can awaken this turn, but will it be enough? The Trunks leader doesn't offer an awful lot, to be honest. He's going to charge another one. He must have drawn that card. Oh no, it's a 1 mana Trunks that he's not going to be using this turn. Tapping 2 for the SS2 Trunks. Hope for the future. His mana cost goes down by 2 by controlling Unison with 2 or more markers, and that Supreme Kai time currently has 3 markers on the field. He will now, okay, he awakened. That allows him to draw 1 and reactivate an energy. Stacking the leader. Activate the effect. He's now tapping 2 to gain 10,000. The leader's effect. To gain 10,000 triple strike with declared blocker, so that was not a good idea. He forgot about the blocker quite clearly. Activating the effect to be able to check his health and switch it out if there's a better card, and possibly put it back. There's a bit of gambling involved in this Soul Leader because you don't want your opponent to know if you got something really good in your health, or that you might be putting. You don't want to put something too terrible. I mean, I suppose you want to keep your best cards in hand, so you might as well get rid of your worst one. But obviously, critical doesn't work on this deck, so it wouldn't matter if he had a card on the field with critical because the card would just bounce from the grave back to his hand. He's going to attack the leader now. Takes the hit, goes down to 3 life. Now, I'm not entirely sure how he's going to deal with Jiren, because there's currently 4 markers, so he's just going to kind of have to play around Jiren, trying to negate its double strike attacks because it's 20 attack, 20,000 attack pre-combo. Pretty powerful card. Tapping 2 to bring down hit. Another 15k beater. It's going to +1 to gain double strike on the Jiren. Going to battle. It looks like he can win it from this position. Attack the leader. Is that going to be game? Taps 1. Brings out the dimension magic, allowing him to reactivate 2 energy. Attacking the leader now. He's really going to push for the end here, but he's got 3 1500 attacks here. He should be able to finish it, unless he has 3 negates. He's going to combo for 1. Just going to try and combo out of it. So 25,000. So when the Trunks uses a combo, he can tap an energy to be able to play a Sane and Rest mode. Gonna attack the leader now with his final 15, or sorry, he still has his leader as 15k, but comes the monster, he's gonna tap an energy now. Try and conserve as much as possible. Bringing down the final Hope Slash. That card maybe should come down with the first hit attack. I think the Hope of has kind of gone downhill. He's making mistakes and he's going to attack the leaders. He's going to use the evil entrapment wave to be able to negate its effect, but he's still going to have to take the life. I think he activated that prematurely, but then again I suppose he just knew he must not have been able to find a way to be able to get out of a third 15k attack. If that were to occur, if he couldn't combo out of it, it would have been game. But even though he had I think he still had the Vegeta in active mode, so he could have used that. Unless I suppose there are also fears that Hit would be able to combo up for the victory, just play every card in hand, and that's quite a big hand. He's gonna attack the leader. He's gonna have to hope to finish it off this game, to be honest. Tapping the 1. I mean, it's possible, but well, the afternoon just come down, so that's probably gonna deny him with this turn. And I think it's kind of an inevitability at this point. He's gonna attack Jiren with triple strike because the afternoon just come down, so he can't really do an awful lot. So just removing Jiren off the field is the best he can really do. Attacking Jiren, 20k attack. So makes any sense to me. He really wants to get that Jiren off the field. Combos for 1 to make sure it goes through. I'm not sure if that's the best idea, but I suppose he feels it's his only hope. He can't really go into the next round with a Jiren with double strike on the field, 20k attack. And with the after image coming down, you kind of ask yourself, like, how much can you really do? Hit obviously is still very dangerous on the field. He's gonna charge 1, and it looks like he's gonna tap 3, tap 5. He's going for a big boy to X evolve, and that X evolve allows him to take a. He's able to inflict 2 damage, which there's only 1 card there, so. And that will be game. I hope you liked the duel. If you liked the duel, please like, share, subscribe down below. Even if you didn't like the duel, like the video. It'll really show me. Oh, that'll really take it to me. If I hit that like button. But if you liked the video, also liking the video, subscribe and share. But and also, most importantly, have an awesome day. Goodbye.